Look at that nice drained fountain. Isn't that nice? What would be even nicer is if we can start this episode with a lucky draft from the outside room. Because I've been trying every day to get the tomb. Come on. Nah. Still nothing. So the trading post. I don't think I would have to go in there. Save my steps. But when I find items, might as well hop on in there. And look at that. I started with my 6 coins from last time. And I got the 2 gems from this time. So the freezer does not stop new gems from coming in. At the beginning of the next day. Oh, cool. Yeah, let's get my package. Just because why not? Okay. So I want to draft a lot of bedrooms this time. That'll do me good. Yep. Sweet. What else was on here? I know there's the VAC thing. Oh, there's a key card. Yeah, there's that weird thing down there. The erased, scribbled thing. Yep, I figured out that. Okay, thank you, mailroom. Let us continue. Let's look at the picture real quick. Okay. Black box is true. Gems are in the true box. The blue box is true. That one, right? Cool. It was possible that this one was false and these were both true. Like, that's within the rules of the game. But then there would be nothing telling me where the gems are. And I'm pretty sure it's in the nature of the game that, like, it has to give me a clue to where the gems are. So that's why I went for that one. And it worked out. Okay. Let's just head up. No new paintings, of course. We're not deep enough yet. Yeah, let's look in here. Why not? I'm starting with 6 coins. I don't know why I'm avoiding this. Oh. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think we want to do that. I like me the shovel. I think I've drafted this once before. I didn't get too good of a grasp on it, though. Oh? Battery pack. Provides juice to battery-powered components. Okay. Have I gotten this one yet? Yes. That's a T. The true box does not always contain the prize. Yeah, I know. Why are you giving me more rules for that game? Hello, Cog. If I combine the shovel and battery pack. How do I combine it? shovel and coop. Oh, so you actually can combine these two. What else can I combine battery pack with? Shovel, none of that. What about coupon book? Nope. Key card and this, okay. But this works. How do I confirm? How do I confirm? Right trigger? Maybe it means I'm on the right track, but I still need something else. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's continue. Give me my key. Let's continue once more. I have 6 gems. Why not? Okay. Where would I like to go? See, I only have 1 key. Probably not the Great Hall. I'm not really sure. Is there anywhere I was dying to explore? Not really. I only have 1 hallway left that I haven't been to before. Maybe let's just do the hallways. Oh, come on. Foyer. I've never even seen that. Let's do it. We have the gems. Oh my. Lord William Epson. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. There are 12 major keys. So that could be talking about physical keys, musical keys, or the last name keys, because that guy's a major key. J.R.E. Yenna, Baron Edwin Sinclair, Count Isaac Gates. Was that the name of the book? Never mind. I don't think I'm onto anything there. Okay. I will follow these little arrows. And let's do the boudoir because I have the sleeping mask. Cool. Fan flan. Yeah, I've got that one. This is the best case scenario so that I don't cut myself off from down there. Let's just do this one. Poop. Let's start making our way back down then. Nice. I don't think I've ever drafted the dining room on the east. See, all I need is a key and I can reach rank 10. Oh, dang it. Guess I'm too high up in the ranks. Man, I have a long way to go. It's a lot of steps. Sure. Pictures? What are you? Okay. Any items for me? Nope. Oh, I have the key card. Nice. Oh, it's different. What does that tell me? The rarity? Huh. Well, I want the key. So let's do that one. Rod and road. Alright. And this way. Let's just wait. No, that's not a dead end. We want this. Yep. Glitch out on us. And let's choose one at random. Ah, dang it, cut myself off. But it's a bedroom at least. And let's see what... Okay. That room isn't completely gone. Because I can use the key in the dining room, it looks like. I just feel like maybe I could get the full house today. That's probably unlikely, but there's a chance. I wonder if there's any code about the statues. Because that one's pointing down. And in the foyer, there was the two pointing at the door. But for now, let's just head down here. Alright, still dark. Okay. Ah, dang it. There goes full house. I can't get to the room on the right there. Upgrade disc. Oh! I have security. Let's go in and grab that. Ding ding. Please give me my upgrade disc. And... I guess shovel. I haven't seen any dig spots today. Whoa. Nah, I could still get used out of the shovel and then put it in later. So for now, let's just do this. Just as a placeholder. And I can come and put my shovel in there before the run is over. But for now, let's go to security. This... Oh, wait, I'm in. Okay. Nope. Stop that. I don't want to press enter. Take me out. Exit. Upgrade disc, please. Alright, what are we getting? Oh, okay. Permanently enhance this room. So do I want 2 keys, 2 gems, or 10 coins? One of these is not like the others. And I think it's fairly obvious which one. That's a way better upgrade than those other ones. You can buy a key for like 5 coins in the locksmith. That is... 1 extra key is not worth 10 extra coins. 10 extra coins is way better than that. Okay. Let me go up to the chapel and use my key. Then that will unlock dinner. So I should be good on steps for now. Alright. Let's go in. Oh, upgrade is immediate. Okay. Let's do this though. Just so it's not a dead end. Picture is... I'm not sure I have this one. Plan and plant is my guess. Let me see if I have that. No, I do not. Okay. That's interesting. I've seen both of these pictures before, just not this combo of them. Plan plant. I can spin this globe too. So I wonder if this is actually a puzzle in the study, or if it's just you can spin it. Oh, it's the exact same globe model as the one in the study. That must just be a fun little gameplay thing. What do we got? We got apples. We got diamonds. We got steps. How awesome is that? Okay. And that is locked. Well, we got dinner. Oh, it's not pizza. Stuffed wild quail plus 20. Have I seen the trophy room before? I'm not sure. Alright, sweet. Where to now? Just back to the entrance hall. Yeah, because the observatory was locked. All the way back. Is it this way? That way would probably be faster, I think. So let's do it. Anything else I can combine now? No, I didn't get anything new. And then let's just use this door. The pool. Let's see. I haven't gotten sauna, I think. It was either sauna or locker room that I got last time. I don't remember. Nice, more stuff. You can't even see coins down there, but I know they're there if you drain it. Okay, let's head this way though. That's my only choice if I want to not end the run. Sand, no, desert. I still don't know what this does, and I don't know, this one just seems like it needs a lot of RNG, because not only do I have to draft this and the boiler room in a single run, but I can only draft rooms with a vent between them. And like in this case, not only am I trying to draft a room with a vent now, I'm also trying to draft rooms that will not end my run. So it's like kind of difficult. Well, my run is over anyways. Unless, I guess, I can get a key from there and then head back up and use it. And a lot of money. Maybe I can buy a key from the commissary, like another key. What are our pictures today? Plan and plane. We have that. There's also that same globe back there, so for sure it cannot be special. Okay. It's the best way up there. Probably through here. Let's check the commissary while we're walking by. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Did they increase the price of the key? Was it 10 before? For some reason I remember it being 1 before, but I probably just misread it. Okay, almost back. There goes my last coin. I might as well. I have, no, I don't want to waste. Even though I have 2, I could need it past this room, you know? I don't have any money for that. Wait, but that would be a dead end. Well, I guess it... This would be 2. Oh, man, I wish I could redraw. Don't think I can, though. Let's read up on drafting techniques. So that's the book I got. Crown and Crow. Do I have that? I'm actually not sure I do. N. No, I don't, actually. That's weird. That one seems familiar. But that is 36. N. Crown. Crow. Alright. Now let's read Drafting Strategy Volume 3. Who took this before me? Kimberly Thompson. I just saw that name somewhere. I just saw that name, I think. I don't remember where. The Potential Within. Gems. Planning your house. Top drafting combos. Making a connection. Tips and tricks. Word from the editor. Okay, let's get into this. The Potential Within. We all start as an empty floor plan. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you are starting at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is a passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Okay, here we go. Gems. Every architect needs them. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle: have gems while drafting. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Reader submitted gem strats. Is this real? Are these actual players or is this made up? Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try to only spend them if I really need a room. Don't pass up the wine cellar, even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. That makes sense? Planning your house. Estate layout and drafting. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is, I've done that so much, drafting in a straight line north and ignoring the many unopened doors that they have left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had only been found earlier in the day. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you are leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Top drafting combos. 5 combos you won't want to miss. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft cloister, oh, that's that garden room, before terrace, you will be down 3 gems. But if you draft them in the reverse order, cloister would be free. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step, but determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chances of success. Other floor plan combos. A foyer drafted before the Great Hall would mean that it's... Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Foyer unlocks all the Great Hall doors. Okay, awesome. Good to know. Drafting bunk room after nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts 2 separate bedroom triggers. Oh, nice. You won't have to backtrack constantly to collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. Do you have to draft it after the spread, or can you draft it before the spread? I'd have to try that. The more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to the more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to create a contraption in workshop. So attic gives you the most items, so you want to do workshop after attic. Makes sense. Making a connection. 2-pair combos aren't the only form of room strategy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but they can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. Garage, powers garage door and grants west path access. Yeah. Darkroom turns lights back on after blowing a fuse. Turn lights off to prevent step loss. That's what it does? How was I supposed to know that? In what world does turning the power off make the steps? That doesn't make any sense, but it's a useful feature, I guess. I wish it told me what the third switch, or what the fourth switch did. Because that one's still missing. Okay. Other examples of connectivity. One of the more simple examples, her ladyship's chamber has synergy with Lady Ebson's other 2 rooms, boudoir and her walk-in closet. Really? Oh yeah, I suppose it does. The boiler room connects ducts from room to room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. Should I write that down? I think I can remember that. Yeah, furnace, I've seen power going in, but I didn't know why you would do that. Maybe that heats it up even more and can melt the freezer. Garage, what would bringing it to the garage do? Would it just be an alternate power source for opening the garage door? Yeah, laboratory I know, pump room I know. Laundry room I don't know, because I think you can use it without the boiler room. Now, speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout rooms on the estate that can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen, several other features located outside of the main house. Yeah, like the fountain and the reservoir. What does it do in the aquarium, greenhouse, and kitchen, though? Aquarium, at least, I can see a clear source of water. Like, it's obvious what that would drain. What does it drain in the greenhouse, and what does it drain in the kitchen, though? I don't know. Tips and tricks. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. Okay, you get a little preview. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. Okay. Each time you solve a puzzle in billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly next time you draft that room. I suspected that. I did suspect that. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that will be the case the next time you draft it. The day after drafting freezer... Wait, what? The day after drafting freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted for the next... Oh. Damn it, I thought it was going to say it's not frozen the next day. Okay. If you are stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it is smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across, and there is a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Yeah, that's a very good tip. Even if you do not think the room seems very useful, they may still hold useful clues and information that may help you on your journey. A word from the editor. Although this volume we have provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room, each builder has his own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world or keep to themselves. Whatever strategy you employ, we wish you the best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. Okay, that's actually really useful. I should have drafted that from the beginning. Or read that book from the beginning. Okay, I still have that one key that I'm going to use down here at the dining hall. That's not going to do much for me. But also, I'm probably more likely to find items in there than the hallway. So let's do that one. Anything neat? What is this? That is a tent. And a tag. Let me look at this. It's not cost and coast. Not seeing anything in my notes. I don't think I've found this one before. Oh, it's literally just the number 10. 10 and tent. So 37. It's another T. 10. Tent. We only got 5 more. Wait. No. That's wrong. 7 more. We have 7 more combos. Anything else to do in here? Can I dial someone up? Okay, neat. Let's get back down to the coat check. So I can put away a good item. Like my shovel or something. So yeah, I don't pay attention to the actual effect that some rooms have on the draft pool sometimes. Sometimes I just look in there and I go, oh, okay, it doesn't do anything. Or it doesn't have anything in it. But the actual effect of the room is really important. Like the foyer, making it so that no hallway is locked. Because that's really useful for the Great Hall. Let me get my battery pack out. And store my shovel. Cool. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do. Might as well call it a day. Man. The boiler room is really frustrating me. Because I haven't solved a single puzzle with that one yet. Like, it's just so hard to draft that room and the connecting rooms and the specific room you want to connect it to. That's just really difficult. But maybe it's because I do the straight line strategy, and that's kind of screwing me from actually getting good drafts with that. So this round, I'm going to deploy the lower ranks first strategy. I'm pretty sure that's how I used to play. But I would always get myself stuck in dead ends, and I would only ever have explored like the first half of the house. But I just gotta be smarter about it. But hopefully, we're gonna draft the tomb, and that'll take us in a completely different direction. Still no. Man. Get items. Okay. Not bad either of these. Actually, the lockpick is really good. Especially that one time I was in the Great Hall with the lockpick. That was amazing. I had a lot of keys that time too. It was a really good combo. Okay. I guess let's start with the left. Gems. Always do gems. What's that? Pray and pray. Okay. What is this? If you replace the word one in the other two statements with both, they will both be false. One of the other boxes contains gems. Both of the other options contain gems. Okay, so that one is false when I change one to both. So far black is true. One of the other statements is false. Both of the other statements is false. Well, if this were to be true, then calling that one false would be false, which would work with that being true, because this only calls that one false if I change the word one to both. So I'm going to go ahead So if you change the words, then they'll be false, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're true to begin with. One of the other boxes contains gems. One of the other statements is false. Those sound true. Wait, if I say both of the other statements are false, and that's false, no. Because if this one is false and that one's true, then this still stands, saying one of the other boxes. Frick. One of the other boxes contains gems. That's false if it's in you. But both of the other boxes contains gems is always false, which works with this. So I'm going to go ahead and assume this is true. Which means this one is false. And this one is also false? Because this one contains the gems? I don't know. Okay. I'm not sure I actually figured that one out. That was kind of just a guess, but Hey, what the hell? So you want me to do lower ranks first, but you're not letting me get to the other side of this rank. Thank you, metal detector. I'm aware. Okay. Yeah. Gems, gems, gems. I remember that rule. Okay. Let's head back in here and keep going this way before doing anything else. This one gives me a gem. I know it's a dead end, but gems, 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 you know? I'm just following the rules. Okay. So maybe I just shouldn't be scared of dead ends as long as they give me good stuff, especially if I'm doing it at the beginning. Because, like, what am I really missing out on? One of the earlier ranks? But I'm gaining really useful items that I can use later in the run. So I suppose it's actually really worth it. It didn't say money, money, money. It said gems, gems, gems. There's something in here. Aha. Said the bunk room is good. Let's get the bunk room. Oh, sweet. Yeah, it's good. Okay. I have to lose another coin, but whatever. Oh, I forgot a little hamster's in here. Hi. Hi. Oh, wait, does it know I'm here? Is its AI that advanced? Okay. Frick, I don't know. I kind of want to head back down. I swear the metal detector makes items more common. Okay. This was not good drafting strategy. That book taught me nothing. This is horrible drafting strategy. I'm doing so bad. Metal detector in here? Or are you talking about here? Okay, thank you. Okay. Let me check this way. I suppose. Let's... Clearly, I'm not good at this yet, so let me get this one. And then let's head in this room. Yeah, why not? Let's get my shovel. Let me just use it in here real quick. A coin. And a rock. And then let me put the shovel right back where I got it. Cool. What was the pictures? Okay. Neat. What a great run. Look at my items, though. My drafting strategy definitely helped with my items. But dead ends should be watched out for. You don't just ignore them. I gotta find the balance of watching out for dead ends and going for items. So that was probably like the shortest run I've ever done. Let's call it a day. See, some people may see this as having to start over. I see this as another chance to draft the tomb. Because I only get one shot of that per round. And it's going to be this round. I'm getting the tomb, mark my words. The water always loads in the fountain for like a split second and then it disappears. It's kind of funny. Dum dum. Okay. Come on, outside room. Be my bro this time. What are the chances that it's not? Like, come on. Pretty high. Pretty high. This protects me from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms, and it costs me nothing to draft this. I'm going to draft that. I don't even have to go in there. I'm sheltered from the next 3 red rooms I draft. That is one of those effects I was talking about that I was like, I don't really pay attention to those. I'm going to pay attention to that. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Start on rank 1. Let's do hallway. Parlor for gems. We want gems. Oh boy, we want gems. And maybe I'm kind of screwing myself over because this room gets more difficult each time, but whatever. Boxes next to this box contains gems. Boxes next to this box contains gems. Boxes next to this box contains gems. If you're true... Okay, so first of all, we know this one is 1 truth and 2 lies, because it's impossible for 2 or more to be true. Only one of these can be true. So if you are true, wait. No, I'm an idiot. If this one is true and this one is true and this one is false, that one could have the gems. So, boxes, boxes, boxes. If you're true, then you are false, and you are true, and you have the gems. If you're true, then you're both false, and it could be either one of you that has the gems. If you're true, you're false, and you're true, and you have the gems. So 2 out of 3 cases, you have the gems. 1 out of 3 cases, either one of you has the gem. So my chances are better if I go for the middle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I'm not done with this rank yet, so I'm not going to go forward. Some may call it a waste of steps. I call it drafting strategy. And we got another gem, and a way forward, and a way to complete the rank. What a beautiful draft. It's too closet. Get my items. That's what these early rooms are about. Stocking up on the items. Stag tag. Right. Right? Yeah. It's one of like the first ones I have. Okay. Now we move forward. I'm not wasting my redraw already. but these aren't great. I will say, these are not great. Save your gems, only draft room if you really need it. Okay. Now let's go back. This feels so unnatural, it's wasting so many steps. But it may be a way to do it. I can get Chapel over with right now, and I won't have the negative effect of it. So let's do it. Let's do hallway, I guess. Nursery to get those steps in. Anything in here? There's that, and there's the red prince. Is there any real clues in here? I don't know how much I should pay attention to that. But anyways, let's head in here. And this room better go straight. Items. The beginning of the game is all about items, right? Let's get some items. And pray that the corridor won't cut us off. I have a redraw if it does, so. 12. 17. 11. 7. 7. 18. 6. 12. 2. Where's 2? Right there. 2. 3. 12. 36. 4. Awesome. Okay. Not bad. Nothing behind the counter. Okay. Then let us go. All the way back to corridor. Yeah, man, my steps are really going down fast. I'm not sure if the strategy is the one. Let's go this way. Okay, yeah, bedrooms are awesome for getting steps. Especially if you get the nursery. Oh, man. I'm gonna redraw. I just really want more options. Really? Library, I guess. Let's read up some more drafting strategy, because I need it. I need it. I'm the first one. Oh, yeah, because I bought this book. It's December 2nd now. I'm closing in on the real date. It's December 8th for me in real life. Okay. This book was graciously gifted by Simon P. Jones. Who printed that? I'm the only one in the house. Okay. Tools of the trade. Taking issue with inventory. In the world of drafting, the tools an architect wields are crucial in shaping their vision and bringing their designs to life. The precision, elegance, and functionality of these instruments can have a profound effect on the drafting process and the final outcome of your product. That's why it's very important to choose the right tools to complement your drafting techniques. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we will dive into the vast realm of inventory, bringing to light the many hidden tools of the trade that can enhance your favorite strategies and elevate your architectural ambitions to unprecedented heights. From classical compasses and T-squares to state-of-the-art software upgrades, the variety of drafting tools available to architects today is staggering. As we navigate the diverse landscape, regardless of whether you are a seasoned professional seeking to refine your toolkit or a budding draftsman searching for a basic set of instruments, the following articles will provide invaluable insights and guidance for architects of all levels. The Guiding Compass, an introduction to drafting items. Gems. You can't have a conversation about drafting items without starting with gems. These valuable stones allow architects to draft special floor plans. Stopwatch, a more short-term, very short alternative to paying gem costs, is utilizing a stopwatch to bypass any gem cost you encounter during a frantic 1-minute drafting dash. I've never seen a stopwatch. Emerald bracelet. Of course, if you are wealthy enough to be able to afford to purchase it from the showroom, this very high-end luxury item removes the gem cost of special floor plans altogether. Repellent spray. But why remove gem cost when you can just remove the whole room? Repellent spray can free you of that annoying floor plan for up to a week. Really? Huh. Ivory dice. Dice are a resource that allow you to re-roll new floor plans while drafting. Brass compass, a useful drafting tool that adjusts the orientation of floor plans. If a room has another exit, it will have a high chance to lead north. Silver key, the orientation of floor plans matters a lot less when rooms have tons of doors. Silver key all but guarantees that your draft will result in a room with enough doors to ensure they lead where you want to go. Gear wrench, the first item that can adjust the rarity of floor plans in the draft pool. Although it only works on mechanical rooms, it's a useful tool to customize your experience. Ornate compass, another luxury item from the showroom, and likely the most useful drafting tool on the list. Ornate compass allows you to rotate floor plans as you draft them, allowing you to... Did it really let you do that? I was not shocked enough when I read that the first time, because that is amazing. Glue, grease, and guts. Crafted from the depths of resourcefulness and innovation, contraptions are makeshift creations born from the fusion of two or more distinct tools. Through soldering, taping, and a liberal amount of hot glue, inventors can use the workbench found in the workshop to bring together disparate elements to forge something far greater than the sum of its parts. Blind experimentation is often the most rewarding avenue for true innovators, but for those crafters who need a bit of inspiration or guidance, we have included a list of common contraption components to kickstart your creative journey. Let's see, the battery pack has 3 shovels, 3 metal detector, 3... Oh, what? What would you mix the broken lever with? Interesting. Compass, sledgehammer, lockpick, coin purse, magnifying glass, and... I don't know. Okay. Doesn't tell me what you can make with them, though. It's about time for an upgrade. Perhaps the most exciting item an architect can come across is an upgrade disk. This floppy data disk houses a wellspring of unique architectural plans designed explicitly for a specific room. By inserting the disk into a computer terminal, architects gain the ability to shape the destiny of a room guided by the enticing designs contained on the disk. This myriad of options not only allows architects to craft floor plans that align with their preferred strategies, but also enables them to adapt their creations to evolving project requirements. Furthermore, the upgrade disk's array of plans ensures that no two architects will follow the same path, fostering a landscape of diverse architectural designs. Yeah. 16 total disks have been issued. Okay, I found 2 of them. Tool tips. Tricks for itemized success. Stringing together adjoining hallways has always been the most straightforward strategy when using a hall pass. Drafting floor plans like tunnel and secret passage are an easy way to set up longer chains of hallways. What is a hall pass? Does it make it so that you only draft hallways? Tunnel and secret passage. Have I gotten tunnel before? I've gotten all the hallways. You can adjust the settings in the terminal located in security to make security doors more or less common. If you have found a key card, it is worth changing these settings to high. And if you... Oh! I've never thought of that. Yeah, because if you have a key card, that's infinite use. So if you make key card doors more common, then you'll get key card doors instead of locked doors, and then you can just use your key card instead of the key. Okay, that's really useful. For the endeavoring gardener, a watering can is a fundamental tool, but did you know you can refill this item with water. All you need to do is find a faucet running with water. Oh. And I'm guessing that faucet is in the kitchen, which won't work if I drain the kitchen. Most green rooms can only be drafted along the edges of your house, and the secret garden is no exception. You can use this key on any locked door leading to one of these room positions. Okay. I thought it was a predetermined door, kind of like the basement door. No. You just, if I have the secret garden key, go along the edge of the house. If a door's locked, use it. Okay. Interesting. If you've come across any fancy ruby socketed candlesticks, you may want to take note in case you can find an item that can produce a flame. These specific candlesticks contain mechanical triggers that are tripped when the candle is lit. I thought as much, because I saw some of those in the tomb, but I haven't found anything that can light them. Tools are cool, but they are only as good as the architect who harnesses their capabilities. As you finish reading this issue of Drafting Strategy, I want you to open your menu and look at your inventory. Take a moment to look at each item and contemplate the true potential they all hold. The same potential you see there is the same potential that resides within yourself, for it is not the tools themselves that sculpt the grand structures and monuments of tomorrow, but the deft hands and brilliant minds of architects like you. I have nothing. I have literally nothing. Awesome. Yeah, let's do it. That is really beneficiary to me. And let's head this way. Yep, sheltered. Don't have to worry about it. A lot of unsolved mysteries in here still. Like a lot. Anywho. Oh, cool, lockpick. Let's head... Lockpick. Oh, dang it. Okay, let's not head that way yet, then. Let's look what's over here. Really don't want to get cut off. Okay, good. That's what I want to see. And let us continue exploring down here. Let's do pantry. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then... Yeah, let's do this. Nothing in here? Okay. But I got some steps, I guess. Now let's go north through West Wing Hall. Is that to the right? What is this? Rain and Grain. I've gotten that one. Come on, we want more ways forward. pretty sure I got everything in there except that stupid safe that I still don't know the key for. Or the code. So I don't know. I don't want to waste 2 gems on it. Let's get a lot of steps through this. A lot of steps. Holy crap, and bananas too. Okay. Coast and cost. So do you just cease to exist when this room isn't drafted? Now let's head back to the dark room. Plenty of steps today because I'm being smart with the bedroom stuff. Still seems too difficult to pick. Okay. But I have 4 locks now. Yeah. No, but I don't have a chance for the boiler room, do I? Because no, I do. It's the pipe room that I need the pool first. Theoretically, though, I could. Oh shit! No. Damn it. Okay, run's over. So that's the thing about this drafting strategy. My items always look great. They always look fantastic. But, I never use these either. Give me dice? I don't know. Okay. What is this? Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, nowhere else for me to go. Don't have a key card. So yeah, like I was saying, my items always look fantastic. Now that I'm doing this strategy. But I don't seem to be making it... Well, I guess I am making it pretty far, but like... I guess I didn't make it... Used to make it up there every time. This is a pretty good run. This strategy ain't so bad. And I have 43 steps too. That's really good. Any other locked doors? Okay. Interesting. Wonder if the fire will get bigger if I bring the boiler room to the furnace. Huh. And shelter. I guess I didn't actually go in there. Maybe there's an item in there that will magically save me. Maybe there's a key card in the shelter. Honestly, I have enough steps to recover from that, if there is. I could keep the run going if there's a key card in here. See anything back here? Nope. Oh. This just stays open now, huh? Okay, I think I remember this now. It's Courtney being mad at Sinclair about the disappearance. Yeah. So this stays open permanently. That's good to know. Radiation monitor. All doors in the house will automatically unlock. Yeah, I wish I knew how to just make radiation go up. Experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. Maybe that's what the machine does in the laboratory. You know, the one I have the code for. Maybe that'll increase radiation. And then all the doors. But that seems so convoluted. I have to draft the bomb shelter. And I have to draft the laboratory. And I have to draft the connecting rooms to the laboratory that will connect it to the boiler room, which I also have to draft. I have to do all that and get that lucky with my drafts just for the slight benefit that I can unlock all the doors. There's got to be something else it does. Also, I'm literally subjecting myself to dangerous levels of radiation just to get some doors unlocked. There's nothing in here. Unfortunately. Well, suppose I must call it a day and call it an episode 2. Didn't discover that much about the game today, I would say. But I got those 2 drafting strategy books. So the way I'm playing the game has changed. Which is still progress, I guess you could say. But yeah, that's all I'm going to do for today. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.